to the farm, which was about 15 miles north of Buell, Idaho, on the other side of the north side of the Snake River there, to his farm. It was called Red Cloud Ranch. First winter after we were there, maybe it was the second, I can't remember for sure. Anyway, they had to go over to Buell, Idaho to get groceries for the week. So they went over on Saturday morning, and while they were over there, a big storm came in and closed all the high roads because they didn't have any snow removal equipment that time. And they didn't get back to the farm till Monday afternoon. Wow. So it left me and my two brothers alone, essentially still barely out of the city kid basis. We had cows to milk, I don't know, 8 or 10 at that time. All the livestock to feed, the eggs to gather, and feed ourselves.
Oh my goodness.
So, and no phones, no electricity.
Right.
But we got through it and we did it. And the only thing I can remember, Mother, they didn't ever say that I can remember when they got home, boy, you guys did a good job. It was just the job. And well, if you hadn't done it, you'd have heard about it.
Right. You just survived it.
The only thing I can remember Mother saying is, why didn't you eat anything besides my peaches? You've eaten, Mother, we like your peaches, and they were so easy to open a jar of canned peaches. So
that's amazing.
I think we must have eaten something else besides that, but we did eat
You went through all the
peaches. At that time, there was a one-room schoolhouse down in the Snake River Canyon that if you went across straight from our house across the neighbors' fields and over to the canyon, it was about half a mile. If you went around the road to get there, it was about 2 miles. So I'd say 90-some% of the time we'd go across there, and there was this place where a big slab of the lava is out away from the rest of the face of the cliff, and over the whatever hundreds of years, enough dirt had gone down in there that it packed in and you could walk down through that.
Wow.
And all of the kids that lived up on there, that was the shortest way to get down to the school, was to go down through this cut in the cliff. And it was pretty easy till you got down there, and then there's a lot of big boulders and rocks, and finally you'd get down to the one-room schoolhouse down at the bottom.
Justified for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Army.
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morn. Can't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, blow your horn. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo. Fee-fi-fi-li-o, 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 strumming on the old banjo. Fee-fi-fi-li-o, 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 strumming on the old banjo.
Good as gold bonanza. Hand in hand we built this land, the Ponderosa Ranch. Our birthright is this Cartwright bonanza. We here belong and standing strong. Wrong ain't got a chance. Day by day, worker play, ready side by side. Hello friend, come on in, the gate is open wide. Bound to be a fighting free bonanza. Singing pines are boundary lines for the Ponderosa Ranch.
Well, there never was a house like the Tennessee Stud. Along about 18 to 25, I left Tennessee very much alive. I never would have got through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been a-riding on the Tennessee Stud. I had some trouble with my sweetheart's paw. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw. I sent her a letter by my Uncle Fudd, and I rode away on the Tennessee Stud. The Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. We drifted on down into no man's land. We crossed the river called the Rio Grande. I raced my horse with the Spaniard's pole till I got me a skin full of silver and gold.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
Grandpa,
Huh?
can I get a piece of candy?
What's the rule about candy?
No candy until after lunch.
Nope, that's Grandma's rule. Grandpa's rule is get one for me too.
Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I've got on.
I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be.
Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, well, to bless my soul, you load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble are my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake by an old mama lion. Can't no high-toned woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
There's a full moon over Tulsa. I hope that it's shining on you. The nights are getting cold in Cherokee County. There's a blue northern passing through. I remember green eyes and a rancher's daughter, but remember is all that I do. Losing you left a pretty good cowboy with nothing to hold on to. Sundown came and I drove to town and drank a drink or two. You're the reason God made Oklahoma. You're the reason God made Oklahoma. I'm sure missing you. I'm sure missing you.
Almost heaven up in Utah, when a mountain's chalk creek flows like a river. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. Upton, Utah, east of Colville, take me home, country roads. All my memories gather round her, training horses, irrigating pastures. Sourdough waffles is one reason why. Breakfast with family and gooseberry pie. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. Up in Utah, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Up in Utah, east of Colville, take me home, country roads.
I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love